Welcome back to the show that tells you what you need to know. I am your host of Pravda, Sergei Petrikov. Before the propaganda update, that's what we call commercials in the Soviet Russia. Before the break, I mentioned new scientific discoveries, which brings us to tonight's top stories. Our KGB sources are telling us that Dmitry Mendeleev, creator of the periodic table of elements and molecular designer of the perfect vodka, was apparently an alcoholic. A very hard feat for a Russian to accomplish, so I congratulate you, sir. Way to go. What? Hang on. What? What do you mean he's dead? What do you mean he's been dead for 100 years? What do you mean read the prompter? Oh. I see. Okay, well, comrades, I have some bad news. Apparently the leading man of distilling is dead. Turns out he was also a drunk. Go figure. Come on, the guy made a law on how to properly make the perfect vodka. That's neither here nor there. The real story comes in from Moscow, and our reporter in the field, Sergei Petrikov, has the story. Sergei, here it is. Well, Sterlitz is an idiot. I'm tired of his crap. That's right, here it is. I am field correspondent Sergei Petrikov. Here's the story. After allegedly sobering up a bit, researchers here at the Soviet Institute for Soviet Education learned that Professor Mendeleev's periodic table actually contained no elements at all. Upon further inspection, the scientists have learned that the table is actually a map of local distilleries and their addresses, or possibly a color-by-number diagram of the Russian alphabet. They're still debating. In the meantime, for all of you chemists out there, good luck starting over, suckers. Now back to you in the studio. By the way, Sergei, I love the corduroy jacket. It looks magnificent on you. This isn't organized crime, it's the news. Thanks for the update, Sergei. Love the tie, by the way. It looks dashing on you. And while we are on the topic of correcting major errors in Russian judgment, I would personally like to deny any and all association between the motherland and Brigitte Nielsen. The former Soviet sweetheart who starred in such films as Rocky IV and Red Sonja has turned her back on the motherland, and so we do the same. In a recent interview with People magazine, Brigitte renounced her citizenship by saying, and I quote, "I'm not a Russian, I just played one in the movies, you stupid idiot." Needless to say, many Russians were shocked and appalled at her actions. Then again, many of them have never seen Flavor of Love. So we say to you, goodbye and good riddance, Brigitte. And now it's time for another propaganda update. Please stay tuned, because after the break we'll be back to talk to you about some more of the great things that we Russians have given the United States, like Cold War, Pavlov and his silly dog, Mila Jovovich, herpes, War and Peace, the book, just to name a few. So don't go anywhere, because if you're not watching us, we'll be watching you. Stick around. We'll be back.